Thank you so much for joining us here at Abu Dhabi Global Healthcare Week. It's the inaugural forum here in the UAE. In your mind, what is this going to mean for moving the dialogue from healthcare to health?
First of all, it's an honor and privilege to be here. I've been absolutely impressed with the just absolutely world-class speakers coming from academia, private companies, public companies like myself from Illumina, all congregating here in this conference to talk about essentially this global aspect of world health, right? And it's a very unique opportunity, and I think it's just been a very fruitful week for me.
Walk me through how you see this country as an incubator for this kind of innovation, because we're talking about technology, we're talking about AI, and they're really at the forefront of that.
Yeah, I think the UAE is in a very unique situation, right, as a country, and mainly because of this vision they're starting to promote as global healthcare, global health initiatives. It resonates with Illumina's mission and our technology and many other companies that are here and many other academics. So I think it starts from the mission, right? Everything else that transcends down from that, the logistics of financing, the policy, the regulation, will follow, but it really starts with that vision that people can get align themselves around and feel they can be part of a sort of more of a global movement forward. Because I think the biggest biological experiment occurred when COVID hit the world, right? It was just a shockingly unique situation where it made us realize that we're just not individual countries, right? We're a global world, all interconnected, and I think healthcare has to be viewed that way.
Yeah, and to that end, what in your mind is the most challenging aspect of democratizing healthcare?
Yeah, I think there's two parts. The first is we absolutely have to be investing in the right technology. So a company like Illumina, we're focused on genomics, all parts of genomics, from the genome up to the proteome, the interpretation of that. About 1% of the genome is understood today. So we have a lot of work to do there from a science perspective, but also transcending all that information into actually the pragmatic implementation of how it affects actually an individual Monday through Friday. And that's regulation, that healthcare policy, that's access, that's technology like AI that you could be using on your phone to watch your health condition or your diet, or the myriad number of things you could be doing on a daily basis.
How quickly do you see the ability to apply AI, the ability to apply the knowledge of your genome? How quickly do you see that impacting how people live their daily lives?
Yeah, I think it's going to be quite some time. I think it's slowly happening. I think the first step is for the science community and the medical community to really invest in the databases which feed the interpretation, which now AI can start acting on. And then from that point, you transcend it to a sort of democratization of information that can reach every individual around the world. It's amazing. The world is not having a problem with access to cell phones and stuff. It's really the content and how that beautiful device, to a large degree, is actually being used for good reasons.
Yeah. Talk to me about privacy.
Anything, I don't care what it is, there's always a good and a bad. I think AI, genetic information, healthcare information, has to follow a conscious, driven pathway of the appropriate regulation and licensing. Privacy is a big issue. So I think all of those things will follow suit once those abilities come into play.
In your mind, is the West ready for the innovation that's happening today? Because it's happening very quickly.
Yeah, it's happening quicker in some areas. It's following the natural adoption curve. You have the key opinion leaders that are adopting it very, very early on in sort of the academic institutes and hospitals, but slowly it's being sort of spread out in the healthcare systems. But once again, the United States is a very unique place because it's a multi-payer system, right? And that's why I think
Brings its own challenges.
absolutely those challenges. It's some of the best in the world, healthcare, but actually getting widespread adoption is actually a very difficult sort of aspect of it, which is unlike a country like UAE, where you have a centralized sort of healthcare system where decisions can be made and then it can affect the populace very, very quickly.
So you have infinite possibility.
Exactly. I think that's why, once again, the UAE is in a very unique situation, I think, in global health.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much for joining us here at Abu Dhabi Healthcare Week. Thanks so much.
Thank you.